We are live, fellas. We are
Good.
live.
What's up? What's up,
What's going
fellas?
on, guys? What's going on, guys? Let's wait a couple minutes, a couple seconds. Let some people get in.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing, man?
Good.
Doing good. Doing good.
It's been a little minute since we've been live. For those who may be watching or preparing to watch this, go ahead and share this real quick. We won't be here long. We're gonna be in and out, but we got some uh, important things, some exciting things that we want to share. Be sure to go ahead and share this. But then also, if you haven't already, go to www.day3music.com. You can pick up some of our music, uh, learn about us, see where we're gonna be next. I believe, and check us out. Check us out. So, fellas, let's just talk, man. What's been going on with day three music? I mean, some exciting things have been going on. So, uh, let's talk a little, Chris. Let's talk a little bit, man, and let's just chat, man, while we wait on folks to come in a bit.
Oh yeah, man. It's been a pretty exciting time, man. About maybe maybe a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago, God blessed us to make contact with a young man by the name of Derek Mullen. Derek Mullen is a movie creator,
Wait a couple
and
minutes,
so we
couple seconds.
we were able to make contact with him and communicate that he was working on a movie called The Company You Keep. So after we chit chatted, he allowed us to pitch some music to him, and thankfully we're grateful that he did select two of our songs. Song we released, I want to say back in maybe 2016, guys, 2015, 2016, somewhere in there.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Song called Seven Things.
Man, it's been that long ago.
Man, it may not have been quite that long. I don't know.
It might have been a little long.
17, maybe 18.
Yeah,
No.
sometime around there, man. But it was one of those songs that we stayed in the lab, man, and uh to get that song
Hey,
out.
I
But
don't know if
it
y'all
was a minute.
remember. So we actually, what happened with the story behind that song, we went into the studio there in Jacksonville, Mr. Kenneth Andres, and that actually wasn't even a song.
Right.
We literally wrote that in the studio.
Right.
So that was a very expensive writing session, but but we did it nonetheless. And man, it turned out to be a great song, and so he selected that song. And then another song, maybe what 10, 15 years ago, that song was actually written called "Everything Is Gonna Be All Right."
Yeah.
Right.
And Derek Mullen, he chose that song. He said that was probably one of his favorite of our songs. Said that was probably one of his favorite songs of ours. So he closed the movie. So it is I mean, we feel honored. He opened the
Yeah.
movie with our music and closed the movie with our music, man. So that was just a great honor.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Much love to Derek on that.
Shout out to Derek Mullen, Fruit
Shout
Bearing
out, man.
Studios.
Yes, sir. I mean, hey, y'all go check. He's got some great movies out, man. That's the latest one he did. The Company You Keep. He's got a movie called A Husband for Christmas, probably his most popular movie. Um, the I think it's called. He's got one called The Gift of Grace,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're on Amazon, Tubi, wherever you get your movies. Great movies, man. Independent filmmaker, man, but he's making some great content, man. So
Yeah.
definitely check those out.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. And we were able to go to the premiere in Georgia, with Tucker, Georgia, by
Right.
Atlanta, to celebrate with him and the cast. And it was just a great experience, great Christian
It was.
content. with a powerful message, man, and just excited to be connected with it. And that being said, I mean, I think we may even have this a short clip, I guess. Should we go ahead and show that?
Man,
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Quick clip. So check it out.
Yes, sir.
He separated light from the darkness. From the dust, he made us in his likeness. He separated heaven from the earth, made the birds and the earth brought being to the lifeless. He made the stars and the moon and gave us dominion over everything moving. He did it all like only he could. Step back and say, look all around us at everything you see. He make it beautiful just for you and me. 7 things I like to say. I am thankful every day. You bless me everywhere. I give you praise. 7 things I like to say. Every day. Count the ways.
Hey, Boss Dave.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that was
that's
amazing.
an awesome movie, man. I really love the writer and just everybody that put their touch in that movie. It's awesome, man. Love it.
Absolutely, man. And it felt good, being in the studio. I mean, being in the at the screening and hearing the music, man. And the cast was great. It was just a great movie, good Christian content, and God really blessed us to share our message to a much broader audience. So you guys should be able to go straight to Amazon, I think, and type in Fruit Bearing Studios or The Company You Keep, and you can see the movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's actually on
also
Tubi
got
now
some great
too.
music in it.
It's on Tubi now as well. So
Yeah.
It's on Tubi. So it's been exciting, man. It's been the last several months for us has been exciting.
Yeah.
We've been just going into new territory, man. I mean, with this movie, we won Afrotainment actually twice, where we kind of promoted our new single. One of my favorite songs that we have called Mirror.
Yes, sir.
Mirror. And for those who haven't already, where can they pick that up at, man? Where can they get Mirror at? Where can they find it at?
Man, they can find Mirror, Apple Music, Spotify, it's even on YouTube, anywhere where you can buy music, man. I mean, Mirror is that song, man, that is doing it's doing some great things, man. I think when we wrote it, we wanted it to do good, but we never would have thought, some of the things that it's doing. And
Absolutely, man.
So, man, I'm excited about Mirror, man.
Absolutely, it is, man.
So Derek, let me ask you this, man. In 2 words, or in not many words, how would you sum up what words would describe the message of that song?
I think the message of Mirror is about, even in your weakness, even in your in your own self-doubt, see yourself like God sees you. See yourself through the mirror of God's word, because sometimes how he sees us is often way different than the way we see ourselves.
Wow. Yeah, man. That's so true. And I think I heard Chris, me and Chris talked about, it's crazy, asked that question, because we talked about it a few times. And the word that stick out to me is grace. God's grace, man. One thing about looking at looking into the mirror, God's mirror, is that you can't look into it with a perfect eye because we're not perfect. You know, we always gonna see something that we got to grow in, that we gotta, you know, be shaped in. So, man, that really that message, man, is really what we're trying to get through that song.
Absolutely, man. And here's the good news too, man, is that, and I don't think sometimes we fully understand this, man, but when you're in Christ, man, when God looks at us, he sees his son.
Wow.
He sees his son, man, and we have to see ourselves like he sees us. So go to www.day3music. It's on the screen, and pick that up, as well as some other songs that we have. I feel like we feel like you'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
So
Hey, speaking
go ahead, man.
Speaking of Mirror, that song, Kenny, you want to go ahead and break the news, man?
Say it again, Chris.
I said, you want to go ahead and break the news about that song?
What about Mirror?
Yeah.
Oh man, you talking about we been nominated? That's what you're talking about, Chris?
Yes, sir. Y'all got to pray for Kenny. He got an Android, so we gotta.
Yeah, we're gonna help him out. Can we do the androids make drum rolls? Can we get a drum roll?
Oh, whatever, man.
It's got to be good for something, man.
Nah.
So let's go ahead and break the news.
Mirror is I believe Mirror from Day 3 is, to me, is it's a hit song, man. I'm really excited about Mirror and what God is gonna do in that single. Yeah, but we do got some very good news. I don't know, Chris. I think you should tell them the good news, man. Tell them the good news.
Hey, what's up, Sid?
About Mirror.
But hey, yeah. Listen, so when, guys, about what is it? Last Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, before we get into that, man, let's talk about how let's talk about how the song. I mean, we already talked about the meaning of it, but let's talk about, let's talk about the impact, I guess, even the writing process of that particular song, and how it's been not only impactful to the listeners, but even to us.
Right, man. So that writing process was amazing, because just like when I hear that song, I hear, like Jay said, grace, but I also hear self-reflection. And so the writing process was just that. It was a self-reflection. It was, because we have a tendency to be sometimes judgmental. I know it's a cliche word, or it could be a hot word, but we have a tendency to be judgmental, not only on others, but like there it says, over judgmental of ourselves. And so it's a self-reflection. It's something that keeps things in perspective. That shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. We understand that we are sinful beings. In other words, we have a sinful nature. But we also understand that the grace of God, where sin abounds, grace abounds even more. And so it's a self-reflection to say, even with our flaws, even with our issues, through the grace of God and through the power of God, we can be who God has called us to be.
That's right.
Yeah, man. I was thinking too, man. I know this may sound funny, man, but at some point we had to ask God to forgive us, even in the midst of writing this song, because it really exposed a lot of things, even within ourselves. That we sometimes have a blind spot to. You know what I mean? Or sometimes we we don't really exercise God's grace and His mercy like we should. man, that the song Mirror, man, it really calls, like Chris said, calls you to do self reflection, but
That's right.
it also taps into a part in you that calls you to grow. I mean, it's one of those songs, man, to where you can't just sing it because it sounds good, but once you sit and listen to the meaning of it, man, it kind of calls you to sit back a little bit and be like, man, where do I need to improve in my life? You know what I mean? That's what it did for me, man. Like,
Yes, sir.
Right.
where do I
And
need?
let me add this with what Jay was saying, because that was very powerful. And when I listened to Mirror, even when we was writing Mirror, um, Mirror, the single Mirror, it's kind of like a transparent song. It's just straight up like you just being real. Like, it's like mirror, mirror on the wall. Am I the worst of them all? Like it's like I'm tired of what I'm doing, you know,
Right.
like kind of like David, old wretched man that I am. I'm tired of. I just want to change. It's Mirror is to the point. I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care how it look. I don't care how it seems. I just want to be right. I just want to fix me. You know. So I remember
Absolutely.
a message that was preached. Somebody said the topic was saving me from my own self. It's like it don't it don't matter what they say, man. I want to be changed, and I want to just a brand new life. I need to be renewed,
Wow.
So when I listen to Mirror, it's not about what people say about me. It's what God want to do in me. So
Absolutely.
I'm excited about Mirror, man, because it's just a transparent song, man. It's just so transparent. I just love it.
It is, man. So with that being said, man, we weren't the only ones that fell in love with that song.
Right.
Uh, we man, I can we do a drum roll? Anybody? Drum roll? Drum roll, please. So
That's about the
you
best
know
I
what?
can give you.
We can tell you what it is, but I think we're gonna let somebody else tell you. Y'all check this out.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kiana, and welcome to the 2024 official nomination announcements for the International Christian Film and Music Festival. I'm so excited to share some news with all of you. First and foremost, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to every single participant who has reached the official selection phase. Your hard work and dedication have truly paid off. Now, the moment that we've all been eagerly awaiting, the announcement of the official nominees. And the nominees for Best Songwriter are Grove Jesus Music, Build a Bridge by the Grove Jesus Music. Nicole C. Green, Glory. Athena Sorensen, Have You Touched Jesus? Day 3, Mirror. Alexandra Nieves, You're All I Need. Next up, the nominees for Best Musical Artist are Alexandra Nieves, You're All I Need. Athena Sorensen, Have You Touched Jesus? Day 3, Mirror.
Yes.
Debbie Paulson, I Love You. Grove Jesus Music, Build a Bridge. Nicole C. Green, Glory. Sophia Gianetti, God Will Listen. Titilope Adeyeye, Like Hannah. Tyrone Crawford, Together.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes,
we
exciting
have
time.
we've been nominated. Day 3 has been nominated by the International Christian Film and Music Festival for Best Songwriter for our song Mirror, and then also the Best Musical Artist for the same song Mirror. God is good, man.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
he
God
is, man.
is good. God is amazing.
Yes, sir.
He is amazing. And how does, I mean, how does it feel, fellas, to 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 be able to reap a little bit from the work. And again, I understand this is just the nomination. We'll be performing in May, I believe it is, like 40 plus 43 days away. Thank you, Unc, Sarah, Cedric. Thank you all.
Yeah, appreciate that. Oh man, it feels so real, man. I mean, it's like, one day we'll be able to really sit and just be in the moment. Right now, I just feel like it's just that feeling of excitement. It's that feeling of, oh man, we put in some work. And sometimes when you're working, and I mean, it don't matter if you're working on an album or you're working on your drum skills or you're working on your basketball skills, sometimes it feel like, man, you're just working just to work. Like you're not really gonna ever get there. But man, every now and then, whenever you reach a milestone or you reach an area, man, in your life to where you can see where your work is appreciated, it always feels good, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Chris, you're muted. Chris, don't. We can't hear you. Don't make our phones look bad. Come on, man.
What I will say, man, while we work out those technical difficulties, what I will say is this: I do want to give a shout out to our team.
Yes.
Give a major shout out to our team at Inferno Records.
Yes, sir.
Major shout out to them. Will Covington, Gwen.
Yes. Awesome.
The team for really pushing us and helping us as we kind of continue to do this. We're 20, nearly 30. I mean, if we be real, nearly 25 years strong. And, I believe that the best is yet to come.
Yes.
We haven't even gotten in full swing, man. We got some music that's that is not even out yet, that's in the lab, man, and it's just amazing. God is awesome, and we definitely want to thank everybody who just supports us, who has always supported us up until this very point, and it's just exciting.
Hey, Derek, I wanted to say also, we had played a clip earlier from the company you keep. But I just want everyone to know that the company you keep was also a nominee for the International Christian Film and Musical Festival Award as well. So definitely shout out to, I think we said it early, Derek Mullen and his
Fruit Bearing Studios.
Studios. They were nominees as well. So man, we just looking for great things to come with them as well.
Absolutely. But I believe that's about it, fellas. Any closing words?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Day 3 Band, man. Ones that's really been supporting us throughout these years, man. I just want to give a shout out to all them boys, man. Y'all already know who y'all is, so
yeah, that's the
appreciate y'all, man.
That's the team, man. Derek was talking about, man. Everybody on the team, man. We definitely appreciate you guys, man, and especially our family and our fans, man. We ask y'all, man, just keep rocking with us, man. I'm telling you, we haven't even touched the surface yet. We got
even close, man.
Yeah, so.
Not even close at all. But let's go ahead and any closing remarks, Chris. What you got, man? What's on what you got, man?
Man, nothing, man. Just again, grateful for every opportunity, that's coming. You said what I was trying to say when I had the little difficulty. I was just saying, shout out Mr. Will Covington.
Yes, sir.
And his wife, Miss Gwendolyn Covington, who this opportunity wouldn't have been possible without them.
Absolutely, man. The whole Inferno team.
Yeah, exactly. God allowed us to connect with them, and they saw something in us that, frankly, at times we may not have seen in ourselves, man.
Right.
And they, so again, but we are ultimately, we are humbled, thankful that God, God has used our gifts, has used our words, man, and hopefully through this platform, the music will be able to impact somebody that'll ultimately lead them to that God, to that Jesus that we're singing about. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the goal, man. That is the goal. That's why we're doing it. And thank you all, man. Thank you. The best is yet
Hey,
to come.
Derek.
Yeah.
Real quick, man. I wanna give one more, man. I should have thought about this, man. But I want to give a shout out to J Love, D Smooth, and C Rock. I wanna give a shout out to them boys, man. I love them boys, man. J Love, D Smooth, and C Rock. Love y'all.
Oh, man.
It's this time to go, man.
You
done went back to the 1991 version of this group.
You went back.
Hey, shout out our wives, man. Shout out my wife,
Absolutely.
Rhonda Roberts, who always, I'll talk about mine. Always got our back, always got my back, always supporting me, man. So
absolutely, man. Same with my bride, man, Melanie. They may be on watching us too, but that goes without saying, man. Our biggest supporters, mom and dad as well.
Yes, sir.
Definitely my bride, Melissa, man. Thank you so much. And Kenny, you brought back some names, man, that we thought was buried. But you
give a shout out to my wife too. My beautiful wife, Sarah. Oh yeah.
All our family, man. Just everybody that continues to support us. Thank y'all for just for rocking with us. I see we got Uncle and Aunt, Uncle Arby, Aunt Rose.
Yes.
Said Jamaica Mims. A few of you guys that we can see.
Hey, Jamaica.
That's my classmate. Hey, Mika. My classmate.
Eleanor Lee, thank you. Kiara
Appreciate y'all,
Hagen,
man.
Pharaoh Van, forgive me if I say this name wrong. Pharaoh Van Unmundra, Mandy Golf, Everett Bass, Gail Thomas, Grant Elliott, Ayana Edwards, Joe Roberts, Uncle Joe. Thank y'all for rocking with us. If you haven't already, go ahead and share this. Some folks may be catching this on the replay. Be sure to share this. As we move closer to this film festival, we'll keep you guys in the loop. Right now, we just wanted to share the good news. Wanted to share the good news. If you haven't already, go to Day 3 Music. We spelled it wrong on purpose. .com and get some of the music. There's a lot of good music out there. I'm not just saying it because it's ours, but it's good music.
Yes, sir.
And let me say this too, for all our family and fans. We have a new song that's coming out real soon. Y'all stay tuned on that. It's hot. It's bananas. So y'all stay tuned on that. All right. The name of it is Living Sacrifice. That's all I'm gonna give you. Living Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Just wanted to throw that out to everybody.
Sounds good, man. Well, all hearts and minds clear.
All right, man. Man, I enjoyed it, man. Let's have a good night, man. And fellas,
absolutely. Make sure y'all go and go to Tubi, Amazon, and check out The Company You Keep. new movie by Fruit Bearing Studios. 2 of our songs are in that. And just stay connected to our social media.
Yes, sir.
Please do.
All right.
Love y'all.
Peace out.
All right, fellas.